Welcome. You are listening Radio Central News. I am Vikrant Dogra and now news in detail. India's case count continued to fall as it recorded 1,65,553 new COVID-19 cases, lowest in 45 days, taking the cumulative tally to 2,78,94,800. Union Health Ministry updated showed on Sunday. Meanwhile, 3,460 people succumbed to disease in the said period, which pushed up the death toll to 3,25,972. A total of 2 crore 54 lakh 54,320 people have recuperated from COVID-19 so far, with the addition of 2 lakh 76,309 more recoveries in the past day, amounting to the recovery rate to 90.34%. There are 21 lakh 14,508 active cases in the country as of date, which comprises 7.58% of the total caseload, the data indicated. As per the government data, 30,35,749 people were inoculated in the past day, taking the total number of people vaccinated to 21 crore 20,66,614. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) said that a total of 34 crore 31 lakh 83,748 samples have been tested so far coronavirus. Of this, 20 lakh 63,839 were tested in the past one day. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday said that the production of the liquid medical oxygen has been increased 10 times now. Addressing the nation on the 77th episode of his monthly program Mann Ki Baat, he said when the second wave came, the demand for oxygen surged all of a sudden, and this was a very big challenge. To deliver medical oxygen to remote parts of the country was indeed a huge task. In normal circumstances, we used to produce 900 MT of liquid medical oxygen in a day. Now it has been expanded to more than 10 times of the normal output and producing around 9,500 MT per day, PM said. If an oxygen tanker moves fast, the slightest error can lead to the risk of a big explosion. Many plants manufacturing industrial oxygen are located in the eastern parts of the country. Transporting oxygen from there to other states of the country requires many days. In comforting this challenge, the country has helped by cryogenic tanker drivers, the Oxygen Express, and Air Force pilots. Many such people worked on a war footing, saving the lives of hundreds of thousands of people, he said. The Delhi Commission for Protection of Child Rights (DCPCR) has identified 32 children who were orphaned during the COVID-19 pandemic in the national capital. 10 more children have been identified who have lost their single parent to the viral disease, DCPCR Chairman Anurag Kundu said. He said a survey was started earlier this month to trace children in similar distress. 16 children have been identified who lost their parents during the second wave. We have been inquiring about them, whether they required medical attention, rations, counseling, immunizations, etc., said DCPCR member Ranjana Prasad. We are providing them the help they ask for, she added. She said details of younger children and toddlers have been shared with their nearest Anganwadis. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal had on May 14 said the Delhi government will bear the cost of education and upbringing of children who were orphaned during the pandemic. The government has also planned to give rupees 2,500 per month to such children, and a proposal is likely to tablet before the cabinet soon for approval, a senior official said. Kundu said the findings of the survey will be shared with the government. We will ensure they are enrolled within a week of the notification, he said. Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday said the NDA government has been functioning on the basic tenet of the Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas in the last 7 years. In his monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat, he said that over these years, the country has followed the mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Referring to the messages and letters he gets from countless countrymen spanning every corner of the country, the Prime Minister said that it gave us satisfaction when people are thankful to the country that electricity has reached their village for the first time in 70 years, that their sons and daughters are studying in the light under the fan. He also added that I keep receiving many invitations from our countrymen for the occasion of Grih Parvesh, the housewarming ceremony after receiving their home under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana in these 7 years. I have been associated with a million moments of your happiness, Mr. Modi added. Vietnam has uncovered a new COVID-19 variant combining characteristics of the two existing variants first found in India and the UK, Mr. Nguyen told a government meeting according to the Reuters news agency. Mr. Nguyen said the new hybrid variant was more transmissible than previously known versions, especially in the air. He said it was discovered after running tests on newly detected patients. The variant of COVID-19 first identified in India last October, called B.1.617.2, is more transmissible than the UK Kent variant, also known as B.1.1.7, according to experts. Research suggests that vaccines such as the Pfizer and AstraZeneca jabs are highly effective against the Indian variant after 2 doses, but protection from one dose appears to be reduced. There is no evidence that any mutations of the coronavirus cause much more serious illness for the vast majority of people. As with the original version, the risk remains highest for people who are elderly or have significant underlying health conditions. But a virus being more infectious and equally dangerous will in itself lead to more deaths in an unvaccinated population. That is all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.